Hello, everybody. Today is Tuesday, August 18th. It's 5:03 p.m. and we have another video update for you of the BWT Precision Auto Trader. Just want to bring over the time and sales here. I didn't get a chance to make the video while the market was open, but it's just about an hour after the pit session close. Even the S&P trading at 5:03 at 2093.50. Before I continue, first the required disclaimer. Okay, first up is the crude oil contract on the BWT 7 tick Super Renko, and we see here only one small loser followed by three or four winners. And just want to note here that even though this is after the close, notice that the labels on the orders do not have an H next to them. So in our software, if a trade is historical, it's going to have an H next to it. If there's no H like this, you see the number of contracts here, the price the trade was entered, the arrow indicating long or short, and it will have an H next to it if it is a historical trade. If I scroll back on the chart, and we go to yesterday, for example, we see the H next to the trade. So going back to today's chart, there's no H's here. These happened today during the pit session. Another thing you won't see on a historical trade is NinjaTrader won't show a split fill in historical action. You'll only see a split fill in live market conditions. So this is indicative of the trades going off at the prices. Also, our software will not, even in simulation mode, it's not going to show a limit order is filled unless price hits it in the queue or trades through it. So that being said, when we see this here, $ equal 1200, it means that the system has a daily goal and the daily goal was hit and the trade was closed at this level. So just to show you what I mean, under the trade management tab, we have a daily goal set at 1200, and indeed that was hit on the upswing as there was no slippage on the exit, so that was probably hit on the upswing. Okay, next up is the crude oil again on the Super Renko, BWT Precision Renko 5-tick 300% reversal, and it cleared 740 today. When I got my new computer, I may have lost some of the settings for this particular chart. So obviously this trade at the end here exited for time that it trades an hour after the close. Often there's a reaction in the opposite direction of the final move before the pit session close, which was demonstrated here clearly. The market rallied and then sold off right after the pit session close. And so this held it long enough just to come back to for a small loser of only about 60 bucks. The equity high was $800. Needless to say, I need to kind of tweak the money management on this. I think it could be a little better. Okay, the crude oil on the Super Renko 10 tick had a couple of small losers near the open of the pit session, and that kind of dragged it down. Not a great deal for the crude on two contracts, but nevertheless, it recovered on this single long trade into the end of the session to finish up $290 on two contracts. Okay, next up is the Russell on the Super Renko 7-tick contract. So a mixture of winners and losers. Not too bad of a drawdown, and ended up finishing $400 on the upside for the day on two contracts. Okay, so that's all we have to show you today. Just a few systems were winners. The rest hit their loss limits. So the crude oil stood out today as the best market to trade for the auto trader. The crude oil contract will be rolling over on Thursday. Thursday will be the last day of trade for the September contract, and we will roll over to the October contract after Thursday. So just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching.